see. Hi, good morning. So I just wanted to kind of sing a song. We're not even supposed to be recording this early, but we are feeling good. I just woke up, so I went to a pit stop to take care of business. I was at a rest stop, but it was a lot of people and a lot going on. So I thought if the dog gets out, too much traffic, I can't risk it. And I gotta think of him because he does get out. He thinks the world is his oyster. So I've got to retrain him to not leave the car. And that was my fault. I left both sides open and somebody stopped me to talk and say, is everything okay? Is everything all right? You know, it's just my morning routine. So yeah, I'm fine with it. And they do the normal warning. There's white people here. If they get a hold of this information, that is code red for whoever owns this land. And it don't matter if they white or not. It may be a corporation. It may be a drug dealership. It may be legitimate business. Whatever it is, you ain't welcome. So keep it to yourself. Anyway, before I go inside, I'm just gonna do my I did everything. I actually got everything done. I couldn't believe it. It was really fast because when you're wearing a skirt, boy, do I love skirt days. Nothing like being a woman to quickly put on a skirt and then your day's done. I like a dress day and a skirt day. But of course, when you live out of your car, everybody's like, I got my shorts on. I'm like, honey, you cannot, it's nice, but shorts ain't meant for squatting. So let's be real. I get a squat in nicely. So that's basically where I leave it, and we'll stick by that. It is so easy, and then I don't have problems. My worst fear is just getting the back of the pants up underneath me real quick. Move, 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 move. Next thing you know, I have a double eyelid. There's a little shorty bumping into me. Everybody's like, oh, you're so vulgar with the pads. I'm like, yeah. Well, imagine if you were holding, oh, I see what he needs. Let's get to the back. I'm coming. Hold on one second. Get back. There you go. Oh, I didn't know he was trying to get to the back. There we go. Oh, God. And this stick keeps him in check. So that was my fault. And anyway, so I do my makeup here and straighten this mess out. A little bit lumpy over here. I don't think there's much I can do about that. Hey! Stop! Oh God, he's okay, but he thinks I'm gonna leave the car and leave him in here, which I am because I'm at a gas station. So he knows already. I'm trying to see. So he has a place to go. Check this mirror because this is the way it is. We got a nice frosty one here. Monster truck. Oh boy, these are nice guys. Nice guys, nice cars. Oh my god. I wish I could have put down this eye pencil and shown you these, but you can hear them. They're amazing. I'm usually like, I don't know if you know this, but if you're any kind of automobile kind of aficionado, what do you call it? Aficionado, so official, have some knowledge, love automobiles, this is the day. So especially in the summer, and especially this time of year, this is every Friday, especially in Maryland, and I invite any star in Hollywood, but they probably have it all over. But this is that time when they have an enormous amount of, they always have a staging area and a place where you can go and see the latest and restored. Sometimes they're semi-restored, but usually properly restored vehicles. And when I say semi-restored, they are pretty restored, but you might have someone who actually does not drive it. They just they drop it off for show. They're not going to put miles on it, so they don't drive it. The classics, they put it on the trailer, and then they all kind of do their thing. And I know it's very important. It's a nice time of hobnobbing, exchanging stories, and basically letting people know that that we have a history here. We have the Henry Fords. We have specialty dealers that came out, and that is what leads us to where we are today, along with shared technology from other countries. Number one racing place is shares a huge family with us. It is not just German Mercedes-Benz or BMWs. A huge part of what we share in space is with the UK, and the UK actually gives us they have a huge racing university. It's all the technology goes for these Indy races, and it is it's a huge endeavor. You not only have to be smart, you have to be super smart. And this is and I think this comes off of the heels of Oxford University. I don't know why I'm thinking in my mind something Edinburgh, but I think it comes off the heels of Oxford University, and I think it has something to do with, we have a long-standing relationship, especially in the Mormon community. I'm not Mormon, but I sometimes, when I want to wear something pretty, I always look at their catalogs, because they have the best modesty dresses that are long, but they have such great details to them. It's not like it's a little bit more feminine, and I like that kind of girly stuff. So I'm already kind of a big girl, so to have something that's a little bit slightly more feminine, it feels more advantageous to me. And so not advantageous like, oh, you're gonna get a man, but just more advantageous in its attractiveness and what geared to what I like. I don't need to talk about Ben right now. So skipping on subjects before I get my feelers hurt. I'm just finishing up my makeup. The dog is giving me an extra high cheek because he just poked me in the elbow. I was hoping to have the line a little bit further over. So I'm going to try to move it. And that's just it. I'm using a palette. And he is like a cat. If I move up, he gets on my back. If I'm in the front, he sees a position, he wants to sit in my lap. He is the quintessential, I got here and now I'm here and this is our house. He does not care that mommy is crazy. He does not care that mommy needs to put on makeup. He doesn't care at all. He just puts a paw. Look, he put a paw down like, mommy, you got pictures of me. I'm not in this world by myself. Okay, so he's white. I can't touch him with this hand check. Let's get out some of these McDonald's napkins, and of course he's looking for a feeding, and I have some food I'm gonna chop up for him. He's ready to eat. I have breakfast already. It was very precarious like yesterday on the road and everything. Yesterday I would have to say was my worst day, but God, I wish I could show you something. This guy has the high top on the back of his truck, and that actually looks really good. Jesus Christ. Oh God, this is the F-250. Holy crap. Oh my God. Yeah. This is the best. So I'm here. We're going to head up to the, we're going to head to see some water, and it should be great. I am just extremely happy and not too particular. No, you can't get on my back. You can't. Get off my back, boy. Oh my God. So, Max. Get on over there. So, okay. Let me just take a look real quick. Make sure I didn't kind of miss anything. So, it's hard for me. I'm just going to wind it. And it flipped anyway. So, yeah. I think it's okay. It's not too scary American. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, I kind of woke up like, oh God. Really? Ow. Hey. No. Okay, so we are, no. I'm not just saying no for the no. He is literally, I have ear sensitivity. Not that I need to keep my hearing, but it would be nice just for moments, some moments. So, and let's see, I don't have my earrings on, so I think take my seatbelt off. And, oh my God, oh, I'm so sorry, oh boy. I was still not in park yet, so that's just my thing. Hey, got my back. Oh, God. Now, why don't you just add some moonshine to my life? And you would have a complete meal of ridiculousness. So, all of this is not just to go to a bathroom or to be in the sight of men. It is actually really just my routine and keeping it simple. I like to, I don't ever leave my trucky, is what I've been hearing, but that's not true. I have to leave the truck several times a day. And this is so much so that sometimes I feel like I am in a whirlwind experience. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Because it's a part of my morning routine, so you're here. And now I'm putting it in my trash can. My trash can is towards the back. At first I had it here, which is great. Don't get me wrong. But now I'm good. And I have a necklace at a certain height. I just make the adjustment, and then I feel like, bravo, we made it. And the dog is happy. I'm happy. So I'm setting up a little bit closer. So we're okay. But let's get my hands washed. So what I'm going to tell you about this Walgreens product is rinse-free body wash. And it leaves you feeling clean, refreshed, and odor-free in minutes. What happens is sometimes we pee on ourselves. Sometimes we pee on our feet when we are out doing stuff. This will clear that up very quickly. If you pee on your seat and can't leave the car in time, I suggest you get some detergent. You don't have to suds it up too much, but get some detergent and just scrub as much as you can. That fragrance in the detergent cuts through everything. It's washing your seats, and it will help you with all those smells, keeping you clean and keeping you fresh. This body wash also, it's odor free, so you don't have to worry about washing outside and everything. And it's amazing. So I love it. And so by the time I finish, I should be, you know, at least presentable as crack hole number 2 in line. And you should just be happy. So, but it's my bad form of laughter. No, I'm not a crack whore. But you can call me whatever name you want. It ain't gonna affect me too much. I've been called everything in the book. Being out on the road, just take care of yourself. I'm trying to tone down my penchant for being angry because life didn't hand me lime, but it's not as busy up in here. So, I mean, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna add to my coiffeur some more gasoline. I'm gonna go to the store because that's the one place where I can clean up down there. And hopefully this particular store has wet ones, so I have to buy the wet ones because for some reason, I don't know why, but in just a little time, and I don't know what it is, but I have this is what I normally use. So it's the CVS or the Walgreens, the big towels. And for some reason, I don't know if they fell out of the car. Oh, I cannot find them. So I went to look for them this morning. I didn't have anything. Otherwise, I wouldn't have to make the stop because that is an all-in-one deal. So I'm going to drop off my trash right now. do the gas. And I'm so glad I found this because, good Lord, I didn't, exactly, want to end up with angry edges. And, I like to clean my ear and all that stuff. And, it gets clean during the day because you have to do multiple bathing. You have to. So I got the makeup off my hands. I have a white dog, so not like if I put something red on him, he becomes a boy dog no more. Out in public. So the bag is tied. I'm going to I think there's a microwave. I think what I'm gonna do is take this in with me, and these are great because these little wipes save your life. They clean up everything, growing under your boobies when there's sweat in the summer and you need a cooling period. They get everything. So I think, and also sometimes I just use a disinfectant all over to kind of dry up any type of and be antifungal. And but you have to use the rinse-free shampoo, and then you have to wipe off that rinse-free, what didn't rinse, with the rinse stuff, the gunk that collects. You rinse it off with one of these towelettes. Then you have some cleanliness to you. One of the things I like to do is just do a foot check. And I had to buy some shoes, put those on because my feet were nasty. And I put them in my feet in them and I let them sweat it out. I let the callus part get nice and soft. And then I applied the callus grater, and the grater actually got the rest of the scuffing off. It also allowed my foot to kind of be in sweat a little bit out some of the impurities. And so my foot looks better in the last 2 days at least. And then when I went to when I go to clean, I do the clean over the foot, and then I wipe with this and it keeps it better. But every couple of days you have to do the an immersion of your foot and cover it, because right now I'm wearing flip-flops all the time, so the dirt just piles up. And it piles up because it does just pile up. All that dirt on the ground, you cannot believe how much. And also, this gives you an opportunity. It's time for me to vacuum the car. So I'm looking at something over here, but I think that's the gasoline. But I think there's a, nope, I'm not sure if these are just signs. But anyway, I've got to find a place to vacuum out the car. I was wiping off the dash every day, but do you know how much you spend trying to keep everything straightened? And you have to take everything out and then you have to wipe it down. If you don't want to spend quarters, get something like this. If it goes on sale, these are $1 and they're puffed out to, like, these are 64. When you go to the dollar store, sometimes they only come out 32s for the $1. Sometimes you might see something at 48, but you're never going to find $1 at 64. And there are bigger wipes that I get, and they are in a package of 90. So the big washcloths for your body that I use, I have learned to put them down to 3. I'm at the 10-day mark. They come in 32 package at Walgreens. They are great. So once you hit the 10-day, the 9-day mark, you're going to need another and another. I know it seems counterintuitive at this point. Why don't you just get a washcloth and then wash your washcloth with your clothes? I have 2 washcloths. They work great, but they are also for me to use in between this. So what I'm doing, and this is just me, and you don't have to worry about it, but I need to order something that's going to dry fast and also be cleansable at the same time. So what I was thinking was to get like the little washcloths and things like that that people use for the cars, and then put on the rinse free, and get my a little bucket of water with little soapy suds, and do my Dr. Bronner's. That's another way people save time and money. The other way is to do the gym. So there are a plethora of ways. You have to figure out what works for you. I'm gonna tell you right now, I do have Dr. Bronner's, and I have Dr. Bronner's soap and everything, and I have to find it again because it rolled to the back of my truck, which is also a problem. If you want to know where your cleaning products are, climb in your truck and find them. Because I have gone to wash up and then those products are gone. So that's why I put them on the side door here. But or I keep them in a bag because I have to keep them on both sides, because I never know what there is never a win in bathroom where you're not going to pee on yourself if you wait too long, no matter how good your bladder is, because you have to do it. This, if I keep the product to clean myself up on both sides, which is this one that fits on the door. Actually, the big one fits on the washcloths, fit on the door too, on this side only, because I keep my drinking water supply here, so I can easily supply Max and I with water. And I only have a small bottle. I have to pick it up from the back because I've lost that routine. But it's the Fuji. I keep a Fuji bottle that's I think it's something like a 30 or 64 ounce or something. I don't think it's 64 because I think that's the bigger one, but it might be like a 30 or a 40, and it allows me to have easy grip when I'm driving, because the big water bottles, everything just oozes up to the top because the plastic's not like, it's not like hard plastic, so it's just really you squeeze it and the water comes out, and then we both get splashed. So having us putting it into a smaller bottle, I keep, when I stop next time, I can refill the small bottle, which isn't that small, but it fits into the crevice here on the side of my truck, and then I can fill the water for both of us. And as long as, you know, Maximus has water and I have water, I find that we're at our best. So I'm going to take a big swig before I go into the store, and then I'm going to take care of it from there. This is a hot day, so I'm dressed as appropriately as I can be for the hot day. I'm going to try to get my boobs together before I go out. And I like these t-shirts because they are so freaking, like, you know, thin, and you can't, it just feels like, but they're also, I can't feel them. So that is another problem, because they are, like, I don't know where it is, like how high it is. So I kind of keep like thinking to myself, I'm so glad I bought the Balconette bra. It's like it looks like a shirt bra. So no matter what, like what happens, like I can have it down to here, it doesn't matter. Or it could come up this way, but I'm covered as long as I'm walking. So it's almost like the workout bra that you would get. And then also when I'm changing my clothes, it's a workout bra, so I have full coverage. So that's the thing about that. I can change my clothes, and then when I'm ready to do laundry, I put on my hard bra, which has underwire. But for everything else, this bra works pretty darn good. I am gonna grab another one of them if I can. I almost ran out of things to do, so I went to the cutest store in the Midwest. in upper Michigan and near Toledo, Ohio. Oh my goodness. I wanted to buy everything, but I bought this really cute jacket and I bought a couple of more like transitional fall. So that's what this is here. I can wear this skirt with boots in the fall. I can put a long sweater on or jacket over it, and it still works. I can add a really pretty scarf and I'm done, and I don't have to it works well for when it's chilly in the morning and I have to jump out of the car, and it works well. I'm still gonna flip-flop it and then get my my shoes on because I'm trying not to pee in my shoes and everything like that. But I think I have to figure out something, and I think the measure of me figuring it out has been I'm going to try to get a stool, and I think I'm going to go to the like the one of the box stores and get a stool, because I also want Maximus to feel comfortable. He has quite a jump, and he is really healthy, but I want to give him an interim stool, and then I want to be able to sit in the stool. Opening the chair is a different story. That chair is comfortable, that I got from Cabela's or the Great Outdoors. OMG. I fell asleep at the park in that car, in that chair when I went to the RV park. It was so comfortable. And he was sitting in his stroller next door to me. We like an old couple. him protecting and looking out, not barking at all. And he was just so nice and by mommy. And mommy just took a little nap and lounged a little bit. I set up my camp, and somebody gave me some ice and everything. And unfortunately, we've had an accident already, and had an issue with that. So now I have to, I didn't want to open it. I thought it might, something might have rotten to the point of maggots. So I got so scared. So I just put it by the trash can and I prayed. I said, I don't know. I can't. I just can't. And it was like some good old Amish food. And that's how I know we can't like do what I did. We have to put the stuff in plastic bags. Their plastic bags, everything leaked. I don't know if it's sweatable. It's not the same as a freezer storage bag. It's not. It did not let everything leaked. So when I went back in, I added the ice, but I said it's not safe. I can't do it. If we were in the middle of some type like plantation and it was the 18 something, that would have been fine. No one would have had a problem eating it. But in today's, when you grow salmonella on food, you don't have the same hardy toughness. So I just said, let's not take a chance. I mean, it's me and my buddy. We're on the road, you know, and you know, it's gonna be tough. So that's where I went with that. So I'm gonna see what they have on the wet ones, but I still need to somehow find a dollar store around here. So I'm gonna put that in next for the dollar store, because it doesn't matter. At least you have the wipes. And then I'm gonna see if they have some Dr. Bronner's, because at least I can stay clean. My problem with the Dr. Bronner's was that I got eaten up like crazy when after I used it. I don't know if I used it, but it was just too much. It's not, they have a fragrance-free one, and I would suggest that anybody on the road use the fragrance-free one for yourself. In the colder weather, it might be a little bit nicer. But whatever I used at the park, I was just fodder. I mean, I kept screaming. I was literally taking painkillers, and I don't like medicine like that. I don't need painkillers for a reason all the time. My threshold is pretty high because I don't take a lot of painkillers, but I had been in so much pain And I went to, on top of it, I went to see a boat. And so I don't know where I think I was in somewhere like Churchville or something like that, or something. And I went to see a boat. We're on the boat. In the it had hornet nests on it. I mean, or wasps. I think they were wasps. OMG. And we disturbed the nest. We're sitting up there on the boat and talking. I said, we should just sit inside. It's like, if this is all that's wrong with the boat and it just has a hornet's nest, we can get rid of that. That's not a big deal. So I was looking at the boat, I was thinking of the boat, and I was thinking about us in the winter and seeing if we could get used to it, because there's not as many people around. One thing about the summer is you got all these people around. In the winter, you don't have a lot of people around. You're going to have the locals. It'll be a little bit easier. They can tell you a little bit more stories. And also, you don't have to worry about, so much keeping up appearances, because there's all these young people and you have to be super attractive, look this way, that way. And also at the same time, you have to, make sure that, everything looks sort of like, clean on the boat and keeping the boat clean. So, I mean, it takes a lot of work to keep the boat clean. You have to mop it down. You're going to see me in a nice head bandana with my hair back, because you got the wind, you got the rocky of the boat, and then you have Mr. Maximus. So I got to find a place to, make sure he knows what he's doing and get him used to an area on the boat that he's going to feel comfortable taking a poop in, and not beside the area, but right where the area is. So I've got to get some AstroTurf and a training spot where he feels comfortable pooping, and lay down some, like a little bit of something, like a pan that, where he can go in and just kind of have, something that he does, or some type of enclosure where he can walk along it, and then I can easily clean it up. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because it's just kind of something that most people tell me they just put down AstroTurf and then they cord off a section, because the boat will be moving. So I don't want him to think he can't go to the bathroom, or he has to ask me. I want that to be his section. So it's going to be like a trial and error, and just do it. And you know what? Most dogs just do it. So it's not a big deal. I don't think it's going to take that much. So I'm pretty happy about that. And it's a big thing. Like, I'm hoping and deciding, and I'm thinking I have to pray on it, because things got so out of hand the last year of the house that I just did not want to have that debt. And I also have to think about the other idea, is that the cash portion, with the market going down, I need that other cash portion to kind of fulfill its duty in being able to sell it. So I'm waiting for all this marketable stock that I just bought, but I have to wait a year for it to kind of come true. So it might not be this year, it might have to be next year. But if you have to have it, and you have to be in the water, and you have to be in a marina with a bubbler for it, most marinas around here don't do liverboard anyway. But what it would do is, between giving us time away where we see the country on the other side, it gives me something. You are so close to my car. It gives me something to it literally gives me something. I think people are realizing that this thing the one behind me is broken. I'm not trying to be a jerk. So hopefully they realize that, and then they're just like, oh, that's why she hasn't moved up, and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I picked this one because I knew I could do a little bit more talking for a little bit longer. I didn't think it would be 40 plus minutes longer though. So I'm going to get and let you go and have your day. Let's just say a prayer. So, dear Lord, we just thank you and praise you for this day. So your kindness, your gloriousness, your beautifulness, and we just continue to abide in you. Lord knows I need some calm moments. So we're gonna try to take in some time at the beach and try to, or the bay, and just try to do the best we can. I know every time I come here, I'm just like, I would rather just be on my boat and watch the water and have it. But that comes at a cost. It's so much different. And it's real interesting how quickly things will add up. And then you can have death by 1,000 cuts with the same thing. So, you have to be extremely understanding of that, in that it can actually be death by 1,000 cuts, or you have to do everything by yourself. And I've been with the house and I knew what I wanted to do, but I have gotten real depressed because I thought I had to make a lot of changes. The lucky part about this one is it doesn't need any changes. It doesn't need anything. And the only thing I would do is maybe just clean it. And that's it. Just a little clean down. It's super clean. So just adding my own measure of cleanliness, which isn't that great. It's good enough though. You know what I'm saying? It's good enough, And you just do that. And I call it COVIDizing, since everything we touch is touched by somebody else, and just wiping it down and making sure. That's it. But it has everything I need. It has even more than the RV had. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? But it comes with its own set of problems. It comes with its own set of things. So this guy, look, I'm looking at this guy's truck, and he's got the old Express cargo van. So I was thinking of even like doing a rebuy of something like that. But for now, we're so happy here in what we have. It's loud. It can get funky. We can be happy in it. And we're just extremely happy. So I would just say, get something you feel happy in. I know the moment I stepped into it, even though it was too high, it was a high step in, I was going to be crazy happy, because I knew that you're not going to get too many people trying to roll you over, when you have something like this. And also, when people have the white truck, like this truck that just pulled up, that's like everybody's fantasy truck that somebody's going to be a cold-hearted killer in. Nobody going to have no trouble with this truck. Yeah, but the white trucks, that's too Malvo-ish. And his little friend, I remember ducking and dodging that year. Look, we like shopping. And I was like, do you like this shirt? Wait, meet me on the floor. And then all of a sudden, somebody dropped a hanger. And I swear, you would have thought we were cockroaches. We ran out of that place so fast. Nope, it's too soon. We don't need to shop. Oh my God, I ain't never been in the store so quiet. And I could have beat the snot out of those two boys. Whew. So anyway, that was crazy, having us ducking and dodging in a store where my mom had money, and she would witness it on her two favorite donuts. Oh, I order. What you order? We did have some good moments. I've been trying to allow myself to visualize. Oh my God. So, yeah, visualize. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Not that I need coffee right now, but I'm gonna get some. Yeah, it's the trick of the trade. Yeah, I have my coffee, I do my routine, and then, I'm pretty good. I have this leftover Coke thing, but I also have my regular cup. So I need a couple of like napkins because I love that this cup holder has a water well, and it has a spillover into my cup section. So when the dog, laps up, or he's like, "Oh, I just put my foot in the water." It is like the best feeling. I have had this fly in the car and it's annoying. So yeah, that's the only thing. I've got this one fly. I got this one fly, but I have this thing, and I don't know if it's open. And this is flea tick, pets home, kills, repels, and prevents fleas, ticks, mosquitoes. And it is I can't really read it, but it's dogs and cats, and it's safe for all ages, and it's a lemongrass scent. So this is kind of like my perfume. So the sprayer stopped working. So it's a holy water flicker. So that goes over there. And then, did a drop of this drop on me? Will I be ticking and fleeing and flirking free? You're damn right I will. I mean, yes. No cussing. You're right, I will be. And smelling all lemonade down there. Here. And ticker free. Love that ticker. So hopefully the fly will flicker and flee out of here. But that's what I do. I do my daily preventative on the tick and flea and all that. And I get that on here. I suds up my seat in case something's happened, and I tick a flea me. I have some DEET for me too, but you can't do this. This is so natural. I'm not having any problem with it. And I usually have breathing problems and stuff like that. You can kind of hear the, always that comes up. And, so I would just say, that happens. Don't worry about it. But other than that, you should be fine. Look at this guy. And I need you so badly when I get my land. Get off of my land. Oh, no, you didn't. Get your tohunka beat down. Anyway, I'm going to take a dabble. And because I don't want to have a heart taco, it's my baby aspirin. And that just keeps me a little bit better. That's it. Now, I also have this, and it's a Melel, and it's rosemary mint, and it's a scalp and hair strengthening oil. This is good for the body too. Now, what I find is planting mint, always gives you a kind of a beautiful something that helps you kind of get you going. And so you will be fine with this too. And this, I'm just gonna do a little bit here and just get that scalp over dry and get that going. And that keeps me from having, too many issues. And also that mint is, they say plant that when you want to get rid of certain bugs. That helps too. So you will be a little bit protected where you go, and you'll be all right. I'm gonna put a little sheen on my leg from the oil, and that is really, and it's so easy. I just put my drops, and then I get kind of like a sexy leg. I kind of get a sexy leg. I kind of get a sexy leg. I kind of get sexy. I can't reach. Okay, so that there done did it. Now I'm ready. Ooh, look at him. Look at him there, Dad. He got a dinger. He got a dent. He is dinging. That's my man. It look a little too clean. I need somebody who can understand something dirty. Okay, I can't look. Ooh, he doing the washing of the hands. Oh my God! Throw the bottle at me. Throw it. Oh, don't drink. Oh my God. Ooh. Oh. Nothing happened. What do you think we're gonna have to name him cat number 48? Oh my God. This is praying. God, I'm sorry. I just sinned just now, big time. I Miss Mary mad at it just now. So I think we'll be okay. God help me not to be tempted. I mean, tempted. Mostly. I would get a chill, but the dog's on my back and he's keeping it warm. I'm just gonna turn on the air a little. Okay, I gotta go. Anyway, let me get this dog off my back.